Stanley, our resident dog agronomist. Due to his primitive stature, perhaps more used to identifying stem-based diseases than anything. Not much use when it comes to flowering time. But here we are, we're in the field of evolution, which is our plot for this year's BASF Real Results campaign. To the left of the cane is the BASF programme and to the right is the farm standard. So to the left we've had the Adexar and Librax T1, T2. Both sides have received a T0, which was a TEB plus chlorthalonil. And on the farm treated side we decided upon a tracker, 3/4 litre tracker, half a litre of epoxy, chlorthalonil, and then both sides obviously having a growth regulator. And both sides look pretty good. The explanation for the farm side: April, very dry month, about 11 millimetres of rain for us, quite cold, crop not really growing away too much, still got to take up a lot of nitrogen, low disease levels. Did cut our cloth accordingly in terms of just lowering the investment input on the farm side. Just chose those products as in terms of a good coverall, obviously covering stem-based diseases as well, and just thought it appropriate at the time. Since then, 42 mil of rain in May, things are looking a lot different. We've had a better uptake of the nitrogen that was there. And yeah, the plant's looking well, flag leaves well out, boots swollen, so I expect to see the year out pretty soon. Would I have done anything differently? Maybe on the growth regulator side of things, we did what we thought was right in April, given the dry conditions and how cold things were. The crop certainly wasn't growing away. It has bounced now, and we've tried to follow that up. We had a low rate of chlomicron, just a litre and a quarter, a little bit of modus in there. We followed it with further modus. Just got to keep an eye on it now in terms of anything else that's needed, but obviously time's running out on that. Other things to think about: we did use a bit of micronutrients this time, just because we thought the plant could just do a little bit of something. If it can't take it up from below, maybe we just need to try a little bit of something from above. So that's been quite interesting, and the crop certainly looks no worse for it. And yeah, it's wait and see. The sun is definitely shining today. It is warm. Despite the cold conditions, it has been cool and bright, so the crop hasn't been respiring a lot. We are a fairly heavy land site, so as you can see from the spoil in the background where I've done a bit of drainage, it is moisture retentive soil. That's pretty red clay. There are a couple of brick quarries just over the hill there in the middle of the farm, so it is quite heavy. The water table's quite high. We're only probably where we stood now, 6 to 8 metres above sea level. So yeah, certainly the sandy lands were suffering, whereas we could perhaps hold out a little bit longer. But all's to play for now. Fusarium timing we learnt last year was pretty critical on evolution. I think we lost a lot of yield and quality by not being kind of on the hour with that, despite our best efforts. The weather was against us, but it is fairly critical for us here somehow. So that's next port of call, so I'll be interested to see. I hope that gives a little bit of an update of where we're at. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what goes on from there. Okay, see you soon. Cheers, bye.
BASF. We create chemistry.